Hello, my name's Scotty. That's my channel. And today we have a sweet, sweet meat. EA Games has decided that yes, it's time. It is time to concede the point that loot boxes are fucking gambling, mate. They've been gambling. They are gambling. They will always be gambling. And EA Games, you were warned, by lovely folks like Jim Sterling. You were warned by people like Young Ye. You were warned that if you didn't clean house yourself, legislation would come for you. And then it came, and you decided, nah, fuck that noise. We're just going to do whatever we want because we're EA Games and we can do whatever we want. You're fucking wrong though, aren't you? Yes, you're wrong. And you know how we know you're wrong? Because you retracted the point and hoped we wouldn't notice. But we noticed. Coffee. Yeah, I did move my Keurig into my own room because I can't be bothered to wait the entire morning to pour my coffee. And I want it to be ready when it's ready to drink. Also because I'm a lazy, cynical fuck. So, thank you EA Games for being such a pile of shit. Thank you. Because even in EA Games' apology and, well, not really an apology, but in their statement as to the removal of their gambling system in FIFA, Electronic Arts decided to continue with this rhetoric that the Belgian Gambling Commission's laws are interpretations of the law. Y'all not fucking buying that shit, are you? Are you? No, we're not buying that shit because that's not how it works, EA. Loot boxes pit a stack of cash against a desired outcome that the player has no control over and is randomized or designed to at least appear to be randomized. Wagering money against a desired outcome that you have no control over is gambling. It was gambling when the horse races did it. It was gambling when we tied rabbits to sticks and flung them around a track for greyhounds to chase. It was gambling when we were betting on races with fast, nice cars. And it was gambling when you included your shitty little games into the conversation because you gave people loot boxes for money and you charged them for it like it was a card pack, but it wasn't a fucking card pack, was it? Because they couldn't keep the fucking merch afterwards, you pricks! So thank you, EA. Thank you for being such a rancid pile of shit that I have a channel to do and that I have content to discuss. Thank you. Your shittiness will forever be immortalized on the internet for lazy pundits like me to come in and rip and tear. Fuck you. On a lighter note, I found something fascinating out in Warframe. So, Extra Mythology, a segment of Extra Credits, went in and discussed a topic in Celtic lore called The Rise of the Fomorians. I think that was the video. And the second video they covered was, it included a creature called Baelor of the Fomorian race. He was one of their heroes. And combating him on the field was Lu. I had not heard this yet. And I realized while watching the video that this is the story that Christianity nicked for David and Goliath. Because it's the exact same premise. Like, functionally. Yeah. Lu challenges the great giant. He says, "Hey, you! I challenge you." And then they like, he says, "Open my eye." No, it's just like, "Lift my lid." And they peel back the massive lid on his gigantic fucking eye, which is like the eye of Medusa. It's like if he looks at people or things, it damages them. Or even like just it being open will cause harm. And Lu, knowing this, whirls up his sling and flings a stone at it so hard that he punches the eye right through the back of the creature's head. Which I thought was awesome. I discussed this on Warframe, and I was ready to have a discussion about it because in Warframe there are these things called the Baelor Fomorians. And they're fascinating enemies in Warframe. And I received a chat restriction for undisclosed reasons. This is an issue that's been playing hell with Warframe and its community for quite some time now. If you use the global chat, you are at risk for receiving a general communications ban or restriction or suspension or whatever term they want to use for it. If this happens, you may not chat at all. You may not use the chat function in the game with your squad, clan, friends, nobody. This is a terrible, terrible, kind of egregious punishment. So you'd think that this would be reserved for harsh offenders, but there's quite a few cases, apparently, of people playing Warframe and using even in-game terms and then just ban or restriction or whatever. If you are caught by a chatbot, it doesn't tell you that you were caught by a chatbot. It doesn't tell you what the fuck you did. It doesn't say anything. It just says, your chat has been suspended. And that's all you get. That is all the information you receive on it. Personally, I agree with the chat restrictions. I think that yes, if you're being a nasty little shitbag, have your chat restricted. But some people are receiving bans for very, very odd reasons, it appears. The actual reason why they were restricted is somewhat ephemeral. Nobody actually gets any reasons why they were restricted. The bots don't leave notes. If you are caught by a moderator will leave a note on why they restricted you. Because moderators in Warframe are apparently held to some really high standards, and yeah, skull! That's all I have to say about that. But, not the bots. If the bots catch you up, they'll just and cut you, and that's all the information you receive, is that, hey, you've been restricted. You don't even get to know how long you are restricted. You just get to deal with it until it ends. Which could be any time between now and 2 weeks from now. Apparently, the chat restriction can go for a goddamn long time. I don't know why. That's not. The fuck is that? Why would a random non-disclosed reason chat restriction go for so long? That's obscene. That said, I can't necessarily say it's wrong. It's, yes, obscene, but digital bloody hell, I cannot remember. Digital Extremes, I believe, is the developer. Thanks to Digital Homicide, every time I say Digital Extremes now, I'm reminded of Digital fucking Homicide, which is a shit company for wankers, and I cannot believe I am reminded of that fucking terrible company that gave Jim Sterling, praise the gods, Jim Sterling, yay, so much trouble. Fuck you, DigiHome. Fuck you, and fuck your everything up. Oy. Digital Extremes is, like I said, they hold their moderators in the chat to a pretty distinct level. They hold their game to a high quality standard. But the bots that they programmed for the chat aren't super good at their job. I'll include some. When I go into post, I'll put up some images, around of the forum post where I discussed this on my account on the forums, and the responses were actually pretty good. I want to share some of those. I'll just blur out the. Actually, no, it's public record, so fuck it. Yeah. So that's the topics today. Oh, and Anthem deserves a good hard pillory over this nonsense about their microtransaction market, for them including it in the game at all. I don't care what the prices are in the eventual release. Any level of fucking microtransactions in your fucking game, EA fucking games, is fucking unacceptable. Fuck! Because if you, EA Games, include it, it will not give your customers the fucking respect they deserve. As people. Not just in the business sense. No, as people. What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, EA? Why are you so shit at this? You've been a major company. You've been a big company and a fucking massive name in video games for my entire life. Over 20 years now, you've been a titan of the industry. Why are you such shit now? Fuck you, EA.